Hi, I'm Cheryl Stritch, director and co-writer of Tales from the Woods. I also play Annie.
She's the main writer. I'm the other writer. I'm Sharon Rosen, and I also play Morgana. And we're going to talk about Sheila Bialka, who played my mom.
Sheila passed away March 10th of this year, and this is our send-off to her. So we're going to tell you a few things and then enjoy the show. My favorite episode with Sheila was when we did Morocco. And Sheila dressed for it, and she was just perfect. But the backstory is, it broke my heart. She almost killed me when I was trying to get her to we were doing everything on Zoom, and I had to explain to her how to get a Zoom background. Now, it should only take like 3 minutes to do something like that, maybe 5 if you want to research and find the background. It took 3 hours for me to explain it to her because I couldn't be there. We were in the middle of COVID. So I had to explain it to her, and it was just excruciating. But she pulled it off, and it was great.
It was hilarious. I love my scenes with Sheila because for the most part our interchange as characters were her insulting me and me asking her to call me Morgana instead of Marilyn, which was the name she gave the character at birth. We just had this fun and funny dynamic between the two characters. Really? You're going to wear that?
And Sheila would do anything we asked her. In all the episodes, there was only one time where she really balked at what we had written, and then we had to add some more stuff. It was when we had her saying how Teddy the dog, she was complaining about Teddy the dog and we should just get rid of him. And she said, in real life, how can I say that? People are going to think I don't like dogs. So we had to add the scene where she was feeding the dog from her plate.
Yes, but behind everybody's back. First she's told Morgana, why don't you get rid of that dog? What do you need that dog for? And where Morgana stormed out of the room, then Sheila as Eunice feeding him and telling him what a good boy he is. It's a great scene.
So it was great. She was a great mentor for me, and I loved working with her.
Me too. As well as working on the show, we worked on some other projects through Old Prose where she directed, where she, her best thing that she always told us when we needed to make something bigger or better, but that we needed to tart it up.
Anyway, here, Sheila, this is for you.
We love you.
Eunice, what are you laughing at? I mean, that must have been one hell of a joke that you texted to your daughter.
Oh, it was. Remember I told you that they thought your profile on the dating site was too good to be true and that you probably were not real. Well, I've continued telling the girls all about you, and they think I made you up. They think I have an imaginary boyfriend, and stringing them along is going to be so much fun.
So I am your boyfriend, you know? Well, I mean, since you've been hiding me, I wasn't sure, but hey, you know what? I accept. But, you know, to tell you the truth, I just can't wait until this lockdown is over and you actually feel comfortable meeting face to face. I still want to take you up in my helicopter, maybe have lunch in Santa Barbara, ride motorcycles. Hey, something like that, huh?
Ooh, Clay, that sounds lovely. I can't wait. Soon, I hope.
So what was it that you told your daughter that was so funny?
Just that we had a date for Christmas Eve and I won't be spending it with them.
Oh, do we?
Well, on the internet, sure. Like we've been doing, only maybe up our game a bit, if you know what I mean. And do you know what I mean, Clyde?
Do you mean?
That's right. Forget about That's right. Forget about phone sex. That's so yesterday. You and I, Mr. Darcy, are very modern people. Zoom sex.
You're so cute, John. We're going to black you out. And we're
Oh,
going to
don't be telling him he's cute. He'll be unbearable now.
Well, no, don't. She told me I was cute, and then she said, I'm blacking you out.
yeah, well, it's what happens. So we're going to.
Since we've both been locked down and haven't seen anyone in months, I think it's safe to have a real date, don't you?
Oh, Clay, I've been dreaming of this. I won't even let my daughters in my room, so yes, it's safe.
Well, I was thinking about Valentine's Day.
Oh, delightful.
How do you like your eggs? We'll start with breakfast at my house.
However you like them. Are you preparing them, or will we be ordering in?
No. I'm cooking breakfast for you. I intend to impress you with my culinary skills.
A man who cooks, that does impress me. What will we be doing next that will impress me? Oh, Marilyn, dear, you think you're quite clever, don't you? Well, as a matter of fact, I had a wonderful time. It's nice to know that I've still got it. I can dirt bike with the best of them.
So, Jackie, how are your dance lessons going with Mom?
They're coming along. If only you'd learn to count, Jackie.
Eunice, I am counting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You could have fooled me. You know, Andy's really a nice guy and he tries awfully hard, but he's awkward. But I think I can work with him. And if you both pay attention to what I am telling you, you should finish somewhere in this dance contest.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, Captain is it now?
That's it, Andy. Put your right hand on her back. That's how you lead her. That's it. Now, forward side together.
Okay.
Count.
Ready?
1,
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Say, this is a lot of fun, isn't it? Are you having a good time?
I know. I never thought I'd be in a dance contest.
Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Andy,
3.
you're
1,
squeezing
2, 3.
And Jackie, don't hang on to him like he's going to carry you around
He's not
the room.
doing it right.
Listen, I changed my mind. I'm done. Where in the world did you get her?
Hello?
Hello, Bobby. I'm at such a lovely resort here in the desert in Marrakesh. Oh, what a lovely and exciting place this is.
Well, Clay called to tell me that your camel came back without you. Why didn't you come back with the camel?
Oh, yes. The camel was pretty frisky and took off with me on it, which was fine with me. I knew that where I was, I had a map in the side pack. I thought, what an adventure. After riding a few hours, I had to deal with, the call of nature. You understand. So I got off the camel. There was no one around. I was in the desert after all. So I dropped my drawers. But as soon as I did that, the camel turned around, gave me a look, and took off without me. Leaving me high and dry, so to speak. And there I was, stranded with my pants down. So I started walking until I found this lovely oasis, which was very close to where I was. I bet the camel went back to there for the water. Anyway, it was the most marvelous spa. I told them I'd like to stay for a couple of days, and could you let Clay know where I am? And I need my credit card.
Mom, where are you?
Oh, yeah, let me grab the letterhead here on the desk. I'm at... Marilyn, bring me a fresh ice pack.
Mom, it's Morgana.
And I just brought you an ice pack.
Oh dear, that was a few hours ago.
Yes, Mother.
Ice melts, you know.
How could I forget?
And while you're at it, I could use a nice cuppa.
Okay, would you like something with that?
Well, now that you ask, I would appreciate something to eat.
All right, I'll see if Jackie will make you something.
Marilyn, Jackie is very busy. You are quite capable of making a tuna fish sandwich, aren't you?
Yes, Mom.
Thank you, dear.
You're still living under somebody else's roof, and it's not cute. Now, Marilyn, I know you don't like it that I don't sugarcoat things, but when you were a 20-year-old running around like a gypsy, then it was cute. It was even romantic. But now at your age, it's just sad.
Well, thanks, Mom. You always know how to make me feel like a piece of crap.
No, that was never my intention. All I ever want to do is make you happy. Now that's why I've driven down here. I've got some fantastically good news for you.
Which is?
You remember Barry Winston?
Of course.
Well, you know, he's always adored you since grammar school.
So is that your fantastic news? Barry got divorced?
It's even better. She's dead. There's no community property to split. Well, I'm glad to see that your hair's looking decent because Barry's going to meet us here. But are you really going to wear that? That's from somebody who loves you. This is such a sad occasion to be discussing business, but I do feel that you and Jackie will have so much to talk about. So, should I set up a meeting, Jim?
Sure, why not?
Good. You'll be hearing from me. It's such a sad occasion, isn't it?
Yes, it is. She was a great gal, 1 in a million.
I'm Eunice.
Well, I'm Nelson.
Nice to meet you, Nelson.
Yeah.
Did you know her well?
No, I guess you could say, well, I liked her, but we were just not more than friends.
Didn't you date?
Well, I guess you didn't find me as flashy as the guy she married.
Oh, it's such a shame these women do not appreciate solid and reliable. Tell me, Nelson, are you still single?
Oh God, it's almost 9 o'clock.
You know what I'd like to try today? Pickleball! Why don't we all go over to the new courts and try it out and get our minds off this?
Well, that sounds great, and I've heard it's fantastic exercise.
Come, sit down. Tell me what happened. Wait, where's Barry? Have you scared him off?
He asked me to marry him.
Thank you, God, my prayers have been answered. Oh, this is gorgeous. 3 carats at least. It's an Asher cut. Oh, it's beautiful.
I shouldn't have taken it, but I didn't know what to say.
You say yes.
Well, it's complicated, Mom.
What's complicated? You just say yes. You've known each other for years. You've been friends. Say yes.
Well, that's just it. He wants to get married as friends.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Well, he wants companionship, just no sex.
Well, I think that's a very good attitude at your age. I mean, you know, spring chickens. You haven't got the raging hormones you had when you were teenagers. I think it's a very sensible attitude.
I truthfully think he's just afraid.
Of sex?
No, of impotence. He confided in me that after a few months in the desert, he was pretty lonely, and I'm guessing horny. So he called an escort service, and, he tried to have sex with the woman, but he was feeling guilty, as he said, quote, of cheating on his dead wife. So he couldn't get an erection, not even with oral stimulation.
Oh my God, I don't need to hear all these graphic details. But this sounds good.
that means it's not physical, and if it's psychological, you can certainly help him.
I can't believe it. You and I actually agree on something. Anyway, Barry got a suite at the Montage, and I'm going to go meet him over there later and see if I can't get him over his hang-ups.
Well, if practice makes perfect, you're the one.
I'm not sure if that was a compliment or a slam. Oh, the heck with it. I'll take anything I can get. Thanks!
I hope you've got some decent lingerie. Not tie-dye.
You know, Mother, I am worried about Teddy. Does he look okay to you?
Do I look like a dog doctor?
Well, no, but you know what a sick kid looks like, and he's my kid, and well, I'm worried about him.
Maybe he's just old and fat and you should maybe put him down. What do you need a big eating machine like that for?
Mother! Oh, my God, Mother, have you never loved a pet?
Hey, Teddy, Teddy. Look what I got for you. Isn't this lovely? Ooh, lovely nominees for Teddy. Aren't you a big boy? Don't you love these nominees, huh? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, he's such a big boy. Look at all this food just for you. Just for you, Teddy. 'Cause you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. More? Hey, Sue. I'm so glad that we met at the garden club. Now, I've been told that your son is married to a man. That's why he couldn't marry my daughter. Oh, it's such a relief to know that.
Oh, Denny's already married. Yes, his husband Lance is the most wonderful man. I think I love him more than I do my own son. He remembers my birthday. He brings me flowers. He emails me the craziest jokes. Lance and I are living together. Yes. He makes a great roommate, and he drives at night. Win-win. Oh, yes. You should come with us sometime.
Oh, I'd absolutely love to. Now, tell me, where is your son now? Why aren't they together? I mean, is something wrong? I mean, is he all right?
Oh, you know boys. They had the tiniest little quarrel while they were finding a place to live in the Bahamas. Denny stayed in the place they found, but Lance, he came home in a huff and found me living here. I was worried he'd throw me out. But no, he was thrilled and told me to stay, which is more than my own son would have done. Well, Denny keeps calling Lance and emailing him, but Lance is ghosting him. Serves him right, I say. My son can be such a trial.
And I thought girls were difficult. Huh.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, Lance. Look who's here.
Yes, and you look like a ray of sunshine this morning.
This is Eunice. You remember Morgana's mother?
Morgana, yeah. How's she doing? Is she singing anywhere these days?
Hello, Lance. I'm so pleased to meet you. I'm sure you and Denny will get together soon. I'm sorry that Marilyn got in the way.
Who's Marilyn?
Oh, she likes to go by Morgana, you know, the evil witch from the King Arthur stories. Listen, did I ever tell you about the time she almost got arrested by the FBI? Now, people, I want you to pay attention. This is quite serious. Statistics show that the transmission of sexually transmitted diseases has risen by over 23% in senior communities over the past 5 years. You may not be able to get pregnant anymore, but you can still get an STD. Use protection. Always. Let your motto be, no glove, no love.